Today we are going to be playing through the Good Luck Charmy event in chance of getting some Charmy shards, some Tails shards, and some adventure coins to open some of those infamous adventure chests. So hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. The Good Luck Charmy event. Now, when I was reading this first, I was like, Good Luck Charmy? Is this like a challenge event? Are we going in as Charmy alone? And the events are saying, good luck, Charmy. Good luck. Good luck. You're on your own. Fend for yourself. But no. It is one of these events that we have after a character is released, where we have the chance to get some more of those shards through milestones, and we have the chance of getting a legendary character. This case, it is Tails, not the blue wild yonder offer, but Tails, the fox, the healer, the legendary yellow character, even though it says underneath, win Charmy B shards. Hey, I'm Tails, I wanna fly high. But we're gonna go straight into it, and we're gonna play through the event in hopes that we can do this. Okay, I was wrong. It looks like Tails is the reward, and Charmy is probably... Oh no, Tails, okay. But Charmy's gonna be in the milestones, right? Yeah. There he is, look, 10 and 20 at milestones, 16 and 18 respectively. So it's all about Tails, but you can get more Tails shards if you have, I think, probably the Sonic Character 3 set in your arsenal at various stars. You know how it works. So we're going to go straight into it. We're going to take the amped team that is Charmy, Espio, Silver, and Vector, and smash through it as quick as we can. Obviously, these first beginning stages are going to be very, very easy, but as we get towards the latter, it should pick up a bit, especially on the left side of the course. So I really like these events. I know that there's mixed opinions, but it's always nice to have another chance to get some of the shards, and it kind of fills in the gap of events. So there's always something to do. I mean, I'm just a guy that wants more, and this kind of caters to that. So we're going to go up this route in chance of getting 5 Tail shards, and all we need is Charmy B at 3 stars. So even though he's the weakest here, and they're not amped during this route, but I think we should do alright. It should work a lot like the legendary events where these guys are very easy to beat. Look, Charmy, being the lowest character, was just like to Espio. They're hardly doing any damage here. We're struggling to see triple numbers. So these would be very easy to just kind of dispose of. There we go. First one done. It gives us 5 Tails. I mean, I forget where I think my Tails is at 1 blue star at the moment. Let's just double check. Is he? Is he? Yes. So it would be nice to get him to 7 stars, but we'll see how we go. Because I don't think we can make it all the way to the top, because we need Charmy B and Vector at 3 stars now, which is viable. We can do that. So we're just going to smash through this quite easily again. Silveria just absolutely destroying these characters. And there we go. That's another one bites the dust for 15 and some gold. And then we're going to go up to this one. I think we can do this one, yes, because we have them all at 4 stars. I just don't think we're going to be able to do the last one because Silver's letting me down, and I think Charmy's still at 4 stars. So with the look of having some adventure chests, hopefully, just hopefully, we will be able to do that last stage. But we'll see. We're going to play through the whole event, open some adventure chests, loot the last stage if we can, to get as many milestones as we can. And the rest is history. So I don't think we can do this last one. Let's just double check. No, because we need Charmy and Silver at 5. Maybe if we get lucky with the adventure chest, we will be able to do that. We won't go into the milestones just yet. We're going to blitz through the left side now as fast as we can. You guys, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this like sub-character event a week after the character has been released. Are you a fan? Is there something you would change? Let me know. It's always nice to have a discussion down there in the comment section. Don't know why I use Sweet Treat, but guess we can keep it full health quite easily that way. But again, I'm a guy that wants more, and it's nice to dive in and have a blast at getting some more shards just to top characters up. And it gives me another opportunity to use these characters before they slowly disappear from the amp section as a new set rolls in. So, yeah. And again, like I said in the previous video yesterday, big fan of this set. Like I say, I think they're all coming to their own. I'm a big fan of Silver because it helps my girl Alyssa out a lot. So hopefully we can get him as high as we can before his time in that adventure chest is over. It's like he's not in there anyway at 0.5% chance, but nonetheless, Vector, Charmy, and Espio, great characters. I've actually got Vector in my main lineup at the moment because he's quite a decent striker, really, to have in my team. I've been hanging on to Axel for quite a while. Let him go temporarily because they've got the same overall power, but I think Vector pushes out the more power with his skills, and obviously he's got the sword tiles as well. Let's do this one. This one should be pretty easy. I've got some decent matches to start us off. I'm not going to go for any characters in particular because I feel like I can just do this, just aiming whatever the AI wants to aim at. Could probably even auto it if I wanted to, but what good of a video is if I just auto it? So let's keep going and see how we do. Get rid of Thomas Rogan and then get rid of Gum. And then we go to the next wave. Espio, turn invisible. But I'm hoping that we see some kind of variant of the playground back. Like something that amps all characters. Not their abilities, just the level, power and health. And you can just kind of mess around for minimal rewards. It'll make great content for me as a content creator, and I think if you throw in some lower tier rewards in there, I think can't go wrong. That's my idea right there. Like an amped survival. That's what I'm going to call it. But you can only, I don't know, an amped survival, right? Everyone's amped, the levels, health and power. And then you go into it, you can only use 2 characters of each colour, kind of a bit of a stipulation. And it kind of has a difficulty increase like the adventure events have. So as you get towards the end of the survival, it's going to be really hard and you're going to have to really thought your characters through, like the teams. And maybe they could do themed kind of survival runs weekly or something like that. Who knows? Maybe I'll just have to make a video on it, just explaining that a little bit better. Right, we are just smashing through this last stage now. I probably would get rid of DJK actually first, because I think we've got 2 more fights to go, and then we can loot, and open some adventure chests and see if we can get Charmy. Charmy's getting to 5 stars is probably a given. Silver, not so much. I mean, we did get Espio in that big chest opening the other day. If you haven't seen that, links below, up there, if I remember to do it. But if not, it might be in your recommended videos. If not, you'll have to search for it. But I'll make sure it doesn't come to that. So this is a bit more of a challenge. People are taking a bit more damage. So I need to concentrate on who I'm aiming at and make sure that we can get all these special tiles triggered. Because since I've been making these like face-to-face videos just to kind of like push my Sega Heroes content just a little bit more, I've been losing a lot. I've been losing an awful lot. So I'm hoping, let's do that, I should take them 2 down. Almost. Silver should finish off the job really with his psychokinesis. And there we go. Oh, Vector putting up a bit of a fight there. Not for long. So I think we've got 2 more fights. So we're going to make sure I click the right one, because sometimes it likes to throw you over here. Sometimes it likes to throw you on other stages, but we'll do it. Let's go in. Let's tackle this bit more strategically. So we've got Lassic and Curian. I'm going to get rid of Curian first. Not too bothered about the debuffs that Lassic throws at us right now. But Curian is the healer over there, so we need to get rid of him. Obviously Vector's Bubblegum does random characters, so it doesn't quite help us out as much as I'd like it to there. Get those shield tiles going into this second round. Don't know who to expect. Probably should look at what characters to expect on the screen before I go into a battle. Never really use that. I never really look at who I'm tackling. I just kind of go in there and hope for the best. So, okay, Silent Shuriken, not really going to do much to me. Going in with some max skills, which is nice. This isn't really an intimidating second wave. It's just Vector. Maybe Thomas. We'll see. But we get them heart tiles on. Not really got any matches here. I'm going to get rid of... the Magician locks special tiles, I believe. So we're going to get rid of him first. Vector can go invisible. That worked out alright. Charmy got a lot of heals there. And this last bit should be pretty easy. Hammer down should destroy Rogan. Boom. There he goes. Getting hammered down by a crocodile. Bet you've never seen that coming in the House of the Dead. He's probably thinking, Everton, you look very different. You almost look like it's a crocodile. I managed to use Sweet Treat there at the end of the battle. Didn't do anything. But we're going to go do one more fight. This is going to be the toughest, but I don't think it's going to be as tough as it was last week. So we'll get rid of Rogan first, and then we'll get rid of Gum. Even though I think Gum might be the bigger threat, but... yeah, that's quite a devastating graffiti hit there by Gum. So, let's see, Espio can turn invisible. And remember, if we can get Espio's star skill to trigger, it's going to do a bit more damage because of the mystic boost from Silver. Which really makes sense because they're best friends. They're written as like best friends through the series. They become best friends, so it's natural for them to have that kind of synergy. I respect that. I respect it. Okay, what we got here? Oh, come on, Rogan, you need to go. And then Gum, you need to get hammered down. Hammered down! Just over 1 mil damage there. That was very tasty. Tasty? Did I use the word tasty to describe damage numbers? Guess I did. Boom. You're gone. We'll save Silver's max for the next wave. We'll trigger off Shuriken. And we got G here. G can be quite a pain. As of late, he's become quite a pain in arena. Makes me kind of rethink, like, there's so many good blues to take into arena. It's so hard to decide. Okay. G is definitely taking down some of our health here. But we got that shield just kind of protecting us slow and steadily. I need to get down to that star down there. Nope. G made sure that didn't happen. But we got Sweet Treat. We're going to have a bit of a reset in health here. I'm going to get rid of that so we don't take any more damage over time. Man, G is definitely going to be the death of us. And Vector. Right, Vector versus Vector. Let's see if we can hammer down Vector as much as we can. Yes. Sacrifice that heart tile there. To set up Shuriken to finish off Vector for sure. Oh, Vector's already been finished off. And then this should be very easy. Not even going to turn Espio invisible here. Sword tiles did its job, and that's what I like about Vector. So there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to loot this as much as... I'm going to probably go until the 160 refresh. I think I've only got enough for that anyway. 80, yeah. And then we should get more through the milestones. So we'll claim. There we go. We got what? 3 more rounds there. 1, 2, and 3. Gives us another milestone to get. We'll claim that. A bit more energy to then do 1 more loot. And then boom. So we have got 3 adventure chests to open. And again, let's just see if the odds have changed. See if Silver... Oh, I had just seen 30 then. I was like, oh yes, Silver has got 30% chance. But then it's times Silver of the shards. So we're probably going to get Vectors and Charmies from this. Charmy, don't mind. Vector, I guess with him being my main green, it's probably going to be very welcome, isn't it? So let's see what we get. We get 10 Charmies. Come on, give me 17 Charmies, man. We get 10 Vectors, and we're going to finish off with a 17. Come on. We get 17 Vectors. So not bad for 3 chests. I really want to try and get Vector to 7 stars, I think, before he disappears. But there we go, the Good Luck Charmy event. I thought I'd do a nice little video for it. Hope you guys like it. I'll see you guys probably next week, unless I think of anything else to do along the front of Sega Heroes. But until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side.